Missing this production of Romeo and Juliet at the Sam Wanamaker Theatre in London would be a tragedy in itself, and trust me, it's one you don't want to experience. But here's where it gets controversial. Theatre Cymru and director Steffan Cennydd have taken Shakespeare's timeless tale and given it a bilingual twist, blending Welsh and English in a way that's both innovative and, at times, divisive. Written by the legendary William Shakespeare and adapted with a Welsh translation by J.T. Jones, this version isn't just a play, it's a cultural conversation. For non-Welsh speakers, the production offers a clever solution, a downloadable app that provides live translations as the actors switch between languages. It's a thoughtful touch, but it comes with a trade-off. And this is the part most people miss. While the app keeps you in the loop linguistically, it also means you're glued to your screen, potentially missing the actors' masterful expressions and movements, elements that are so beautifully executed, they could carry the emotional weight of the story on their own. The play opens with a linguistic showdown, as the Capulets and Montagues clash not just over family pride, but over language itself. The Capulets favor English, while the Montagues lean into Welsh. This divide sets the stage for the rising hostility between the families, but here's the catch: despite the initial setup, the tension between the two languages doesn't fully carry through the production. Nearly all characters can speak or understand Welsh, which, while reflective of Wales' cultural dynamics, feels like a missed opportunity to deepen the conflict. The interplay between Welsh and English is stunning when it happens, but it's not frequent enough. Most scenes stick to one language, with only occasional switches, leaving the potential for heightened tension largely untapped. The original plot drives the drama, while the bilingual element adds a layer that feels more symbolic than impactful. What this production lacks in linguistic tension, it more than makes up for in its cast. Steffan Cennydd and Isabella Colby Browne deliver a refreshingly youthful Romeo and Juliet, leaning into the characters' teenage angst with raw, unfiltered emotion. Their chemistry is electric, whether they're giggling with newfound love or crumbling under heartbreak. Here's a bold take: their performances are so convincing that the nurse, Lina AP Gwyneth, and Friar Lawrence, Erory Thomas, often feel less like confidants and more like exasperated parents dealing with hormonal teenagers. At times, Friar Lawrence seems more focused on calming the lovers' dramatics than solving their problems, a subtle but intriguing interpretation. Director Steffan Cennydd's staging is a masterclass in visual storytelling. By splitting scenes between the main stage and alcoves, he adds depth and nuance, allowing characters to silently react while others speak. The moment when a heartbroken Romeo sits in the alcove as Juliet learns of Tybalt's death is particularly haunting, a silent exchange that speaks volumes. Welsh culture takes center stage in this production, with folk music and traditions weaving through pivotal moments. From the first meeting of Romeo and Juliet to their wedding and Juliet's fake death, the play celebrates Wales' heritage in a way that feels both authentic and integral to the story. In the end, this Romeo and Juliet isn't just about star-crossed lovers, it's a love letter to Wales. The romance between Romeo and Juliet is undeniable, but the production's deeper affection for Welsh traditions, music, and language steals the show. Running until the 8th of November, 2025 and continuing its tour, this is a production that lingers in your mind long after the curtain falls. Now, I want to hear from you. Does blending languages in classic plays enhance or distract from the story? And do you think this production's love for Welsh culture overshadows its bilingual ambitions? Let's debate in the comment.